Yo, what is going on YouTube? GoonSlayer back bringing you another YouTube video. So, as you saw yesterday, if you saw it, I posted a custom class setup for the VMP showing all the attachments, perks, and lethals, secondaries, all that you should need to know to make an OP VMP class. So today I'm going to bring you back another one, but this time with the Man O' War. So we did this up yesterday. We'll do an assault rifle today, change it up a bit. Here it is, Man O' War, slap dark matter on that bad boy. Because, you know, it's got to be fresh too. Alright, so for our attachments, we are pretty much going to just keep it plain Jane. Well, first off, our optic, you can either throw an ELO or a reflex sight on. Because the Man O' War iron sight gets almost in the way. If you see it, it's just like there. You know, not a very good line of sight vision through that iron sight. So I like to throw reflex on it, in my personal opinion, just because it gives it a little bit more range and you can zoom in and see the enemies easier. So for our next attachment, we are going to pretty much just want to have grip quick draw. It's easier to win gunfights in those close situations if you are ever in them, and it just helps overall with your timing. So for our second attachment, I'm just pretty much going to put stock on because when you are, say you're in infection and you're looking down B Street, you're playing S&D, and you're up top rock, you're going to want to strafe, make sure you get those kills down below. Strafing is huge in this game, especially on an assault rifle, because in those sticky situations you're always going to want to have to move around and get out of them. Now, I wouldn't usually recommend a third attachment for this gun, but if you are in need of one, usually I would throw a long barrel or fast mags. Rapid fire isn't really needed on the Man O' War in my opinion, because it kills so fast already, you don't need it. Plus, rapid fire just decreases your accuracy, and honestly, I mean, you don't really need it at all. Most people would say grip would be a great attachment to use for this gun, but in my opinion, it does not have that bad of recoil already, so fast mags or long barrel would work fine in this situation. Alright, so if you want a perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3, unless you're using all 6 attachments, perk 1, I would usually use either Afterburner or Sixth Sense, because I don't know, Afterburner to me is just such a great perk to have, because all of the situations that you will be in the future, gunfights, all that relies on if you can get out of them and how well you play them. So Afterburner pretty much just gives you that extra thrust, like I talked about in the last video, to get out of those situations or to get in them pretty much if you wanted to. If you want to challenge someone, it's just easier. You got that extra boost to jump up, challenge, and win it. Perk number 2, you are wondering. I would usually run like Scavenger, Fast Hands, Hardwired, Tracker. I don't usually use Anti-Up because honestly I wouldn't be too worried about score streaks in this situation, because you're not going to be going through the map saying, ooh, I almost have a mothership, or ooh, I have a GI unit. So, and this only gives you like a plus 50 bonus to your score streak, so it's not going to make a huge difference if you're racking up kills already. So for this, I would almost want to just recommend to use Fast Hands, because A, you just bring your gun up so much faster after you're done sprinting, and you are just ready for that gunfight when you engage in one. For this class, also, I want to recommend, do not be too rushy with it, because it is a very slow firing weapon compared to a submachine gun or most of the other ARs in my opinion. Like the ICR, for example, you are safe to go out and challenge gunfights in close quarters because of the fire rate and the amount of damage it does. So for this Man O' War, you're going to want to play extra campy and try not to be too fast with it. So for your third perk, I would almost recommend just to use Gung Ho. Gung Ho is just a great perk to hip fire weapon to play and throw grenades while sprinting. Really nice perk to have for guns that aren't usually fast pace if you're playing a fast paced game. So I would recommend this in like TDM, Hardpoint, Domination, any of those types of game modes that are respawn. But if you're trying to go in Search and Destroy, Demolition, any of those types, I would use Blast Suppressor or Dead Silence, because you are just a lot less visible to the enemy on the minimap, and they also will not be able to hear you as well. So if I was in this situation, I would probably use Blast Suppressor, because if you do have Afterburner, you're going to be jumping around a lot, and it just helps with that. Now, we're just going to flash back to this third perk here. If you do not want a third perk, I would recommend throwing on another perk 3, because it just helps in that much situations. Gung Ho or Tac Mask, I don't think you really need another one of these kind of perks. These 3 right here are mostly your S&D perks, more campy. So you can sound whore people, and they won't be able to hear you very well. Blast Suppressor and Gung Ho would be a great combination for this class to have. And last but not least, I would probably throw a concussion or a flashbang on this class, because it just helps if you're in one of those situations where, hey, this guy's going to challenge me. Let me just throw a concussion real quick. Plus, you already have fast hands and gung-ho on, so you're going to be able to chuck that bad boy really fast and get this off in time. And there you have it. That is my Man of War class that I would use in a situation where any kind of gun type, honestly, game type, just a great class to use. The sights on it, you can change it up. I mean, you don't really need to have a specific sight, whatever you prefer. So I just prefer the red dot sight for now. So thank you for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.